V2 steel, and it has some corrosion, and you ask why. It's an easy thing. If you have some other metal, then that special steel has contact and make some chemical procedure, so you have the corrosion. And this is why it is up to the type and up to the situation. Maybe some chemicals inside, maybe some battery liquid flow out, for example. Plastic is also up to the type. Some plastic destroyed by water. Wood you can normally forget. If you have some furniture, it grow up from the water, it will be bigger. And after this, it will be smaller and you cannot more use it. It is like in unbalance. Textile, this means some clothes you can complete forget. Or some paper, documents. It's very hard to recover. If these are very important documents, you can try, but normally I'm very sorry for that. Absorbent materials also you cannot reuse. It stores the water and it has some smell. You reuse it and you can feel it. It smells bad. You say then man. And also some mushrooms are over there, I say now. And these are dangerous for your health for the future. So okay, the rest I not explain because the time is still running. We come now to some example and I hurry up a little bit now. These are from a storeroom in Germany. It was in Dresden. And I tell only now, this for example you can reuse. This is up to the situation. It has some metal, it has some wood. You must look. You see the wall is also broken because over there some gypsum. But you see also some, I say now black dirt. I explain it later what it is. These are washing machine. So now are the question to you. You can use or reuse or not? I give you the answer. It make many work. So if it is very old, forget it. Because inside you have some bearings. The bearings you must exchange. Mr. Hardin tell it already to you. You have the electronic. You must do something with that. There's a lot of work. So it's up to the age from that and how much you have pay for it. If you have pay for it, I say now 2,000 or 3,000 Thai baht, and that machine is 3 years old, forget it. This is now a bookstore. And this is now the worst case. Over here are about 80% damaged. The books are damaged, the desk damaged. The only thing you can maybe reuse is some computing device. But it's up to the situation. And some other equipment, some plastic boxes or some other things you have seen before in the table. Now we come to machinery. I make it very short. Outside you can clean with a high pressure. The motors, you must open it because you have the bearing inside. Bearing every time broken, you can be sure. I explain also again why. Then you have some gear. Over there some oil inside. The oil is contaminated from the water. Mr. Paradin already told to you. Now we come to electronics. This is now an iPod. And you see from the water is marked. But okay, this is a little water. So you ask me now, can I reuse or not? The display, if it have complete water, and is it only for 2 or 3 minutes, the water go between the foils, then you have not more a clear picture. Then you can forget it. But if only the electronic, you can repair. But for example, a display, LCD display from your computing device, you can normally forget. It is too hard to repair, too expensive, because you must replace and you must do a new display inside. And I think for this money you can get a new one. Second step, clean all of them. You can use water, of course. Everything has had water. So if it is damaged from the water, you cannot more damage if it has had water already. So you can use water, of course. Don't be worried about it. But it gives also another thing. This is also a dirty machine, and you think, this is now very hard to clean. No, it is not. If you have the right tools, then you can get this result. And you think, oh wow, it's a new machine. No, you have already cleaned. And only clean with ice, with dry ice and high pressure, you can get this result. You see, if you have some information how to clean and what you can do to protect your materials, your inventory, it is not more so hard. Okay, your heart is still sad. But you have the idea now, you have the power to fight. If all is clean, I have told it before, dry it. Dry it very well. Dry it very quick as you can. One man in Germany, he asked me, oh, can I dry it like with that device? And I do it nearly only this distance. I say, no, impossible, because you have over there about 200 degrees, you burn it. Yeah? This is why I say quick as possible. And some water you cannot do out by themselves. It is too difficult. For example, in the house you have had the water, but in the house no sun. And you have the humidity already inside. So you can wait about 2 years that the water is out. But in this time you see some bacteria and some black places I use now this wall as an example, but this, if you this have on the wall, it's very dangerous for you because you become it in your body, and this is toxic. Okay, it's made from the nature, of course, the black one, but a human cannot survive with that. If all is cleaned and dry, you can use chemicals. For the machine, for example, you use oil. So now you say, you oil it? Yeah, because you have not the time to repair all at the same time. You need some time. Believe me, you need some time. But the humanity work in this time, and it destroy your machine. So you cover it, you make a cloth over it to protect them with some oil or with some chemicals. Now we come to the point some have asked, oh, what we do with the old oil, with the old grease, with the oil we need to clean. Yeah, this is also in Germany a big thing because the law is very strong. You put all the oil in a box. The most machines have a screw for it. You do a box under it and you move it out. Then you use some spray or some chemicals to clean all. Or you open all and you use the chemicals. It's up to the machine, of course. But all chemicals you must do in a box and later in a tank. And this you must give, I'm not sure on Thailand, but in Germany we have some place, they reuse it. They filtrate it, they refine it again, that you can reuse it for the recycle. But if you do it to the earth, and it's only one drop destroy 100 lit drinking water. It's a lot. So now you understand, you have had already damage. But if you not take care with that things, you damage your nature again and more. This damage later your life. Because a human cannot eat or drink this. And the animal also not. So this is why I tell to you, you should be very, very careful with it. And if you need some to clean, some textile to clean, you do it in a bag. With that, we in Germany, we burn it and we make the electricity then, for example. The old oil, we reuse it. The chemicals, we reuse it also. Every bag we reuse it, we not burn it. We reuse everything what we have the technology for it. So I cannot tell to you to which place you can go. In Germany, in each city we have about 4 or 5 places the people can go and can bring that. And these people bring it then to the factory, they can reuse. This now an example. You have a place to tank your car and it's flooded. And with that you have also destroyed your nature, of course, but you cannot protect in the first. Yeah, you have the problem. Yeah, you have had. Yeah, in Germany we have a stronger law. Okay, so if some water come, automatically everything is sealed.